if anybody here ever wants to play the Blake as a sellout, just know when Blake was not making any money, he turned down $1,000.
Still turned down
because I was not going to sell my coming out story.
Begs the question, chat, put your paws up. Let us know, what is the number that you would sell your coming out story for? When I get old,
Hi.
Hey there. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Keep Me Young. I am Blake.
And I'm Heather.
And this is your weekly podcast every Monday where we discuss two millennials, trying to keep themselves culturally relevant through pop culture, entertainment, video games, politics lately, because what choice do we have? But et cetera, et cetera. How are you, Heather?
I'm doing great. For the first time in many podcast episodes, I'm doing great. Start spreading the news. I'm really feeling like Laura Loves New York right now. I have been in New York for only a few days, and I just really, I heart NY. Like, I am that guy on the subway.
Heather loves New York.
Oh my
Incredible.
God, I'm that guy on the subway, just like, gosh, this place is beautiful. If you ever start
Rachel
to hate
Berry,
New York,
end of season 3,
fully,
walking
dude,
into New York.
If you ever want to love New York, might I suggest moving to LA for 5 months, going through a breakup and missing all of your friends, and then you come back to New York and you're like, damn,
this is the place.
Good.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm only here for 2 weeks, but I have a gig this weekend, and then like randomly there are 3 like new music festivals that all happen at the same time in January. So I am seeing many shows. I'm seeing many friends. It's a terrible time to like try and keep track of schedules because everyone's so burnt out from the holidays. And I think it's a really bad idea to have these festivals all in January. If I could just submit that through the comment box.
Yeah.
But it means that I can,
out there.
yeah, it means I can see people and do things, and I'm just feeling very nice about it.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
And you, how are you?
I'm good. I mean, you know the lore. I'm pretty tired, so I apologize if I sound more mellow, soft radio today.
We couldn't both get a great day and at the same time.
The universe would explode. It's too much. No, I'm fine. My grandma was in the hospital the last few days, and I thought it was a stroke at first, but then it turns out it was just like a massive blood sugar drop. She's fine. They got that stabilized. It was just like a medication thing that wasn't mixing well with the other stuff. And because she had like a little bit of a cold too, and they just gave her medication, I think it just didn't mix well with other stuff she was taking, which very rarely can make your blood sugar like plummet. And so she was dealing with that, but that's much better now. Meanwhile, I was thinking like, God, a couple days ago, my biggest stressor was that I couldn't get a video up when I wanted to because the sponsor was taking forever to approve the ad. And I was so stressed about that. And then they were like, hey, your grandma might be dead. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it puts it all in perspective. I'm like, this is what it's all about. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But no, I've been good. I visited the hospital a lot. I took time off meetings at work, and they were all very understanding and good. Excellent. So I'm good. I'm just tired.
Yeah. Very tiring week, it sounds like.
I've been a little bit off the grid, so we'll see if I have anything at all relevant to the culture this week, but I'll do my bestest.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for you and all of my tired down weeks. I'm happy to be up for 1 week out of all of those.
Amen. I'm glad I can give you my power.
Yeah. You don't have to be on for all of them. We can trade off.
Period. I love that. And that's called teamwork, and that's called friendship and love.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, is that your aging you this week, or you have something else?
No, I found stuff. It's not, I don't think it's like cutting edge, but I found like stuff, know, so like I think it would be good.
Hit us.
But yeah, so I'll start. What's keeping me young what's keeping me young is I've been binging during this week The Boys. I never watched The Boys before. It's that like superhero TV show that has like a bunch of parallel. Like, it's okay. So the reason I did it was because our political climate is absolutely terrible right now.
Yeah.
And with that, people have been saying more and more, they're like, The Boys is a documentary now. I'm like, what does that mean?
Oh.
And I've been watching it, and apparently, like, whenever Trump first got reelected, they kept talking about the parallels with The Boys and how like The Boys is like a show that's like the superhero show, but like the superheroes are the bad guys. Like they work for like corporate America, and they're like untouchable celebrities, basically. Like they can kill people if they want and it'll get covered up, and it's like whatever. And so we're watching it from a perspective of like vigilante heroes that are trying to usurp the superhero power, blah, 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 by like exposing all of their secrets and all these other things. And it's so wild because people always talked about that show under the precipice of like, or under the guise of like, The Boys is secretly making fun of the super right-wing fan base that watches this, because apparently it has a pretty large right-wing fan base.
I kind of love that.
But it's so obvious to me. Like, it's like corrupt politicians, police brutality, and like money being the ultimate decider of everything over human lives and people that they deem lesser. And I'm like, and I was on season 1, and people were like, yeah, like it seems like they really like I hate that they heavy-handed that, like, you know, the main superhero guy is clearly Trump. Like after like season 2, I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm on episode 4, and I was like, so this is Trump, right?
Got
like,
it.
What are we talking about here?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew a lot of MAGA people specifically were extremely media illiterate.
Okay.
But it's just like it watching it now, I'm like, you have to be fucking stupid to not see it. Like it's so like I'll get you onto it one day, and I will love to hear your opinion. But I'm just like,
what does it come
these
on?
people are fucking how Amazon Prime.
Oh,
or
great.
Amazon, Prime Video. But
Great.
It's great. I really enjoy it. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm in the middle of season 2. I'm having a good watch of it. But I'm just like, there's no way people didn't. How are people watching this and being like, yeah, Homelander's the good guy? What are we talking about? Or like Homelander's anything but like Trump.
Did it come out?
Like
did it come out a long time ago? Like, was it when we as a culture were maybe a little dumber?
Let me do a little goog. It was The Boys season 1. Release date 2019. So we've done a full one round of Trump at that point.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It
just makes, I don't know. It's borderline
like,
on the nose. It's not even like artistically subtle. It's like there.
Right. That was while Trump was president. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, actually, yeah.
Right. Until 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's wild. Well, now I'm starting to see an arc. So I'm in season 2, and I'm starting to see the arc where they're like, you don't have to be the guy that everybody loves. Just get like 5 million people angry instead of 50 million people in love with you. And that's all the power you need. I'm like, okay, now I can see how it's being like on the nose, I guess, quote unquote. But I saw it all in the first season. It was obvious. I don't know. And I don't think I'm the most brilliant watcher in the world either.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how are you not seeing this?
I guess they made it earlier than 2019, but still.
Yeah,
some
but
people
like, I
are
don't
really
know.
Dumb.
Mm-hmm.
You must remember. Everyone must remember. Some people are really dumb.
It's, fair.
Just
and
go
I think that is
visit the
what's
internet.
going to. Here's a life keep you young to everybody's advice from Heather, specifically great advice. If you just assume dumb until proven smart, your life gets a little bit easier, I will say.
Yeah.
Not to sound elitist, but maybe a little bit to sound elitist. Honestly, I think elitism is the only thing that's kind of keeping my brain intact right now. Elitism in terms of like, it's good to be smart and it's good to be educated and it's good to like know things and to trust vaccines. I don't mean I don't mean elitist in like having more money makes you better. I just mean like elitist, like I sometimes find myself trusting people with bigger vocabulary. Sometimes,
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
Is what it is. Is what it is.
Anyway, okay, well, The Boys.
I don't know.
I will say my mom.
The Boys kept me young.
My mom has been watching West Wing with her husband, and she had to stop because it got to be too much.
Too painful.
She was like, I just know, I don't, like, you see behind the scenes and you see like how the groundwork was laid for like politics to be how they are now. It was so ahead of its time. And I think, I mean, people love West Wing, but it's too much. It's too much for my mama now. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well.
Well,
I have a miniature.
That's mine. What's keeping you young?
I have a miniature keep me young, which is how buck wild Eric Adams is acting now that he's no longer mayor.
Oh, go on.
He invested in Bitcoin, or he like made a Bitcoin, whatever those words are.
He made a Bitcoin. Oh, he made he made a coin or whatever. What's it called? A cryptocurrency. He made a cryptocurrency.
That's it. He made a cryptocurrency and like got a bunch of people to invest in it and then sold it
Rug pulled.
all, made a bunch of money, and it then crashed. Like all within 48 hours or something. Nobody fact checked me. Someone told me this morning. I have not looked it up on the internet. Guys, I refuse to type Eric Adams into my DuckDuckGo. Wake up, sheeple.
Yeah,
Don't use
you're in
Google.
New York. They'll snipe you.
I know.
You'll get put into a box if you Google that in New York for sure.
But he's insane. I also
and that's why you need CyberGhost VPN, the sponsor of the. No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine?
Yeah, exactly. I also saw a video of him handing over like the keys to Gracie Mansion metaphorically and being like, I left a note and a ghost for Mom Donnie.
And ghost. Oh my God. I saw a tweet this week that was like showing Mondani in front of that house or whatever, about to like accept living there. And it was like showing like his wife, and they're like, imagine you meet a guy on like Hinge and then all of a sudden you have to live in this like ranky ass house in the middle of nowhere, New York, basically.
Right? It's like I never knew where it was. It's like way up on the
I can't remember
Upper East
where,
Side.
but I think it's in like a district that's not very fun if you're like young and chic and hip, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, which she meets all the definitions. So wild
God,
times.
she's so
also,
hot.
this is again leaning into the everybody's stupid until proven smart, because how have we not watched right-wing celebrity after corrupt politician after corrupt celebrity politician after everything keep doing coins and then rug pulling people? Like, we've seen it happen so many times now.
Has it happened again? Right,
Girl did that.
Oh, right.
Famously did it.
Yeah,
made a coin and then just screwed everybody over in a few days.
Because people are stupid. I mean,
they're so stupid.
That's
like, why would you look at a disgraced politician and be like, yeah, I'm buying that coin, I'm gonna make it? Like, how?
I know. Okay, my actual keep me young is truly bringing me so much joy and nostalgia, and that is the trend on Instagram where people are like, I guess it's 2016. It's
oh my God, I haven't seen this.
But I have been tagged in photos from 2016. I'm like, who is that girl? Who is that she, her? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
There was one, I threw a party in 2016 and called it Y2K's Sweet 16. Because I am a visionary above all else.
You are a visionary. That's brilliant.
I had like the little hair like twists with the butterfly clips, and there was there were like 2 photos taken of that very messy night, and one of them is on the internet now that everybody's on Instagram. But
serving.
It makes me so happy.
Serving.
I'm seeing all these friends. Absolutely serving. I brought back Y2K before any of the Gen Zs did. Just saying.
Yeah, wake up. Wake it up. Wake it up.
Oh my God. I'm loving it. I absolutely will not be participating. I won't. Every trend on Instagram is the black square trend to me. And I just replay that in my head. I'm like, do I ever want to scroll and be like, black square? I won't.
That was, oh my God, I remember that. I have a black square. I have a black square on the Instagram. I really do. I'm like, I did it.
It happened. Also,
I patted myself on the back and I walked home. Just kidding, I was already in my house.
The black and white, we had to be. We were simply had to be all in our house. The ones that people posted in black and white for like Ukrainian survivors of assault or something. That was a wild one. That was a
thing, wasn't it? That was a wild one. There was like pushback for that too. That one was controversial.
Yeah. Instagram photo trends are insane.
I remember people being mad about it.
Yeah. Right. I don't remember either. But it was people posting like, it was like girls posting like pretty pictures of themselves in black and white, which is just
exactly
so
what
funny.
It was. That's exactly what it was. They're like, it could have been me.
Oh, is that the idea?
kind of. It was like it's very much just making it about you. Like, it's like, why are you like thoughting it up?
Truly thoughting it up. In solidarity. Ally.
Like work diva ally. But at the same time, like we're allowed to unpack this a little.
Just find some PayPal and send your money somewhere. My God.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, it's
but
okay. It's okay.
There's nothing problematic about the 2016 other than like that people are trying to find joy in a joyless era. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think.
No, 100%. People will find their ways though. Damn. Because like before the black square, there was of course COVID having just hit, and literally I don't know if I've mentioned this somewhere before. I don't know if it was on. It's never been on here, I don't think. But everybody listening, my entire social media presence can be hammed up to the fact that I could not stand how opera singers were behaving when COVID just happened. Because for some reason the world shut down, everyone was depressed and trying not to kill themselves. And then every opera singer was like, I have to post my recital. It's gonna heal the world. We need music right now, specifically my music.
I have to post me peeking the shit out of my laptop microphone.
Because nobody knew how to record things external before COVID mic either.
Oh, God.
No. It was so funny. It was so funny. I feel like
I told everyone in the chat, stop me if you've heard this. I did audition for something on the internet and had like an external mic, like on a mic stand. And they were like, no microphones. I was like, you understand I'm on a laptop. So there is a microphone ultimately between you and me. They were like, yeah, no amplification. I was like, so the difference between a microphone and amplification is that. But they wouldn't. I kind of miss when
everybody was stupid about technology before COVID. It was kind of funny.
They wouldn't.
And you
they
can take
were
advantage
like,
of it.
Unplug your microphone. I was like, cool. It's just going to sound like.
So you can't hear me?
Right. You're just going to hear it raw dogged through the MacBook speakers. Sure.
Yeah, a quality mic is cheating.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I care.
Fascinating.
Anyway.
Fascinating time.
Oh my God. That was a time. You know, you could cheat that system too. I remember there was an audition.
I remember
that I got the gig. You remember that I got the gig. I got the gig. And there's like, so everybody listening, here's some tea. And thank God I don't work full-time in opera anymore, or this could kill me. But I mean, I'd worked at the company before anyway, so I already had like a good chance of going back anyway. Yeah. But I was auditioning for a company and I sent in a recording that had to be fully online. And I sang something. I can't remember what.
But there were verses.
Vita Viso by Bellini, if people are fans.
Bellini.
By Bellini. If there were fans in the chat of Bellini. By Bellini girls, get your hands up. Anyway, but
throw your paws up for Bellini.
Your paws up for Bellini. I better see you jumping. But I sang Vita Viso. And in this aria, there is an A, B, A sort of, not really. There's like just an A, whatever.
Okay.
But it's like
music theory.
But basically it's verses, and I sing the same passage more than once. The first time I sang the passage, it went great. Second time I sang the passage, never happened before. Anytime I've sung this before, ever, flubbed it hard. It has never happened before in my life. I don't know what happened. It has never happened again. I don't know what, but I was like, you know what? We don't have enough time to record again, but that is not representative of me. And so I took the audio file from the first bit of it and just copy pasted into that one little bit of that ah vowel that I was holding, and it was seamless, and I got the gig.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And now you have your fucking picture on Times Square. Like, that's
we did
how
it.
That works.
It's down now, but it was a beautiful run. It was a beautiful 9-day run. But
and
yeah.
you too
can
become a content creator. I know if I could have taken a picture with it in the background, that'd be so cute.
I know. That's okay.
Anyway,
but
I love that story.
So that was a good time. Yeah. Beautiful moment of COVID, honestly. I don't know. I mean, I didn't suffer as heavily through COVID, and I don't wish it on the world again, but damn if I didn't have a good round of it. I had fun.
Yeah. It's like mostly a manic episode for me, but I was having fun.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was definitely having fun. Speaking of having fun in dark times, what's aging you?
What is aging me? I've been trying to figure out how to give it like title, but it's like, I'll just say it's Heated Rivalry again.
Yes.
We are on week 3. We are 3 for 3.
That is the third episode in a row, folks.
Of mentioning Heated
make
Rivalry.
Another show that's monoculture the way that honestly, Heated Rivalry is. Make another show that's healing queers everywhere.
We'll wait. We will wait.
And then we'll talk about that on our pop culture
Although now
podcast.
It's aging me because now the healed queers have been turning into K-pop stans. Like K-pop level insane stans. It's bad.
Fun.
So this is like a real world situation based around Heated Rivalry. And that is the actors, Francois and Connor Story, the one who plays Ilya Rosanov, and Francois, the one who plays New York.
Oh, the white guy, the tall white guy. Yeah.
Tall, hot, needy guy who needed Kip to be at his house from day one. Insane story, by the way. Don't ever do that.
Insane.
I'm glad it worked
That's
for them.
a Beauty and the
Don't
Beast
ever
situation.
do that. Yeah. Don't ever, like, glad it worked for them. They're a hot ass couple.
That's no boundaries.
Else,
That's codependent.
If that happens anywhere else, yeah. If you hook up with a guy one night and he's like, "Can you stay?" Like, and basically never leave. Get out. Get out.
You should say no.
That's
you should
bad.
say no. I have friends.
Yeah.
I have job. I have life.
But exactly. I will say maybe I would like pack heat, because if he's a millionaire, I would just like pack some heat with me, and then just like if he goes crazy, I can kill him. But otherwise, like
that movie that won
test the waters.
Substance lost against. You know
what did the substance lose against? Oh, Anora.
That was like fine.
Honora was. I liked it. I didn't like it as much as Substance, but I liked it.
I didn't. Oh yeah. I liked it. I just thought the Substance was better. But anyway, yeah.
Totally agree.
Kill him. Kick him in the head.
Yeah, no, like, I mean he's like a millionaire. He's famous. Like I would just like pack a gun with me and then like stay there. And then if he tries to do anything, I could just protect myself. But
I can't believe he
because
stayed
it's worth
there
the
during
risk.
the day
I would
when
test
he
the
was
waters.
gone too, though.
That was wild. That was like Criminal Minds. That was wild shit.
I guess though, I don't know.
But I guess it was romantic. I guess it worked. I don't know.
Yeah.
His little secret they kept in the tower, but it all worked out because it's a show and he emotionally developed as a 40-year-old. Anyway, but so in the real world, Francois, whatever his last name is,
sure, who was in Schitt's Creek.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes. He allegedly is dating Connor Story, the actor who played Ilya. Allegedly. They're spending a lot of time together. Paparazzi are filming them together a lot, blah, blah, blah. They're like...
I love that.
But, well, you see, because you're a normal fan, the crazy fans are throwing Francois under the bus. They are calling him...
Excuse me?
Above and all else, here's kind of my main topic of it. They are calling him a groomer because he's dating a 25-year-old. Innocent, frail, impressionable little 25-year-old. Just a baby, just a little baby. Can't make his own actions or thoughts. He's just a little baby who's 25 years old with a full frontal lobe.
I feel like I have so much power. There is a keyboard in front of me because I am at Open Jar Studios in 48th and 7th.
Play your feelings.
I just feel like I want to like... God, that's so satisfying. So satisfying.
I love it. I love it.
That's insane. How old is Francois?
Like 40.
Fine.
Also, here's the thing also.
Not my cup of tea, but fine.
Oh, I would. Oh my God. Some of the best times I've ever had with people.
When I'm 40. I wouldn't when I was 25, but you catch me at fair. 40, I will.
I don't know. When I was 25, some of the best moments I had were with like 39-year-olds. They were so mature about it, so nice about it. So
yeah, that didn't happen for me.
Just knowledgeable. It was wonderful. And so that's where I need people to, okay. So I said before, I'm very grateful that straight women fujoshing out about this show are
you
kind
taught
of
me fujoshi, and then I heard it on 2 whole other podcasts. So
it's an important word. It's an important word in the culture lately. It's about to be it's about to be zeitgeist. It's about to be zeitgeist. But so I'm very excited that that women are doing that, and I think in the long run it is actually going to solidify gay rights a little bit more. I'm completely serious about that too. I actually do think it's doing good net positive for us. But with that, I do need straight women to get out of gay men's business. And gay men's business is age gap relationships. There are less of us. A lot of people are closeted. A lot of people come out later. And so they end up like having relationships with people that aren't as old as them because they're emotionally not at 40. They're probably emotionally like 10 years behind because they didn't have that like high school awkward phase of figuring things out. My first any heartbreak at all was at 21 years old. And it was with a guy I'd just like kissed a couple times. And that was it. That was all we did. And he called it off. And I thought I would never love again because I never went through the 14-year-old, didn't get to have a breakup in high school and thought the world was going to end sort of thing. So relationship-wise, a lot of them emotionally develop differently. Relationship-wise, also culturally, a lot more normal to see age gap relationships in gay men. It's just a more normal thing. It just is a thing. And so I need straight women. I respect you. Ally, love you. Love you. We'll never push you away from engaging in this media.
Yeah.
Leave the one openly queer person from the cast the fuck alone. Like, it's so lame. People, there's like a bunch of like 15-year-olds that are like baby girling the two main characters, and because they're not together in real life,
they want
they're
them
devastated.
To be together. That is so like, that's just so like Simba Nala, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
They're cartoons. They're on TV.
Well, because
why would they, I don't know.
Also, the other thing to unpack is that they're more like now they're more obsessed with Hudson, the one who plays Shane.
Yeah.
Because in real life, he's ambiguous. Like both he and Connor have not divulged into what their sexualities are.
Oh, so you think the 15-year-old girls can be like, it might be me.
Yes. And
Ew.
To me,
just kidding. That was me. That was fully me.
It's not on me.
Like 11. Absolutely.
It's not on me to assume their sexualities, but if I had to take a guess or a gander, my guess is that Connor is probably at least queer, and Hudson, the one who plays Shane, at most bi. And I think there's rumors that he has a girlfriend and things like that. But the thing is, they saw Connor and they know, and like people have been noticing this. They saw Connor and they loved Elia and they loved all this stuff.
Sure.
But then they see Connor, the actor in real life, and he's like a little bit more feminine. He's a little bit more obviously queer. And they immediately just go over to Hudson being like baby girling him like he's the perfect one. And frankly, Connor is more entertaining in real life. I think he's way more personable in interviews. I think he's way funnier. I think I don't know. I mean, Hudson's got like an understated thing about him.
Hudson also says just like
he's so unhit.
Shit.
Like, yeah,
so
I don't know. It's crazy because I guess so, but like, yeah. And
I did find it very funny.
Connor's the star. I'm sorry, Connor's the fucking star in my opinion.
Definitely.
Maybe I'm insane for that, but like, he's
Hudson was
acting,
very.
But,
yeah, I thought Hudson was very hilarious when they did those slow-mo camera and he just flipped off the camera.
That was amazing. That was really, really good. it's not to undersell his value. It's just like in my brain, I'm like the other one, like he walks around and like literally the entertainer plays in the background. That like he's like he's vaudeville.
He is. Oh my God, though. Have you seen videos of him as a small child? Because what turns into that in mid-20s is the most obnoxious Glee stan you've ever met at 15. So
we always end up doing okay.
Right.
It's
but that's
so
also
funny.
Like
I saw his old YouTube videos and he's like
same. Oh my God, I know.
He's so little gay boy 45 back in his old YouTube days. He really is. He's like, 100%. So I just wanted to talk about what's up today. And funny as shit. I will say his ability to riff for 5 minutes at a time. No cuts. He's just talking to that camera. I'm like, that's impressive.
Yeah,
that's really impressive.
That's an insane person.
Yeah. We're so TikTokified now. Nobody could do that anymore. Nobody could talk for 5 minutes uncut in front of a camera. Absolutely
Remember
not.
Bo Burnham? Like,
oh my God, yes.
Free composing at the piano in like his parents' attic in whatever 2006. I feel like it was
probably it was like day one YouTube.
It really was day one YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2008, 2010.
Maybe probably
long
8
ago.
though.
Yeah.
Oh
my God. Well, thank you for bringing Heated Rivalry to us a third time.
Yeah, once again. And I just, I'm like, it's just a very obvious lack of understanding of gay culture.
Yeah.
Because you're like, ooh, two boys kissing. That's all there is to it. And like there's a lot of history there.
I'm excited to see where the fandom takes us.
There tends to be age gaps. And also, I don't know, not to generalize, but name me a 25-year-old man who would not jump at the thought of being with a 40-year-old solidified hot actor. Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
Also, they're both actors. Come on. Come on.
I will say.
Put your thinking cap on. One is going to help the other one. Thing.
When people are like, why are there always weird age gaps in Hollywood? And why are there always like blah, blah, blah and all these things and stuff like that? And I'm not talking about the weird, creepy ones. I'm not talking about the creepy ones.
Sure.
But I'm talking about like when like a 23-year-old's dating like a 30-year-old or like 35-year-old's dating a 25-year-old or things like this. 25 dating 40. They're always like, why is that so weird? I'm like, why are they so weird? It's like, because everybody in Hollywood is perpetually 25. That's the goal.
That too.
They make you talk like you're 25. They make you look like you're 25. And there's also a smaller dating pool if you want to date within famous people. And so that's just, it's bound to happen. They teach you all to be at this same level for Hollywood marketability.
Very good point. But also like, it's a hard profession. Why not find a buddy in the same profession? I don't know.
I think it makes it easier.
Probably in some ways it makes it easier.
And especially as a gay person, Jesus Christ, I can't even imagine how little the dating pool is. They've probably all fucked.
Yeah, definitely. They have. Well,
it's like Boston.
Good luck to
very
him.
Incestuous.
Good luck to him.
Good luck to him. Anyway, well, what is aging you, Heather?
What's aging me is Whitney Levitt. But it still makes me happy for her. What's aging me is Whitney Levitt just being like full on like the end of WALL-E with all the people like in their easy chairs with a TV screen right in front of their faces. Like that is her grabbing every single opportunity that comes to her. I saw her doing like a commercial that was technically for Arby's, but it was like also for TikTok and also for Chicago the Musical. It's end times. It's end times energy.
That's a triple dipper. That's what they call a triple dipper in marketing.
But she's making bank. But then also
she's making so much money.
She got famous for being a mom on TikTok in Utah. It's crazy. It's crazy. And throwing ass on her on her, mid 2000s like cookie cutter build Arrested Development ass house in Provo, Utah.
Yep. Yeah, those girls do not say no to a sponsorship very often, I will say.
They really don't. And
they're not checking for that class action lawsuit potential.
I'm so intrigued about if Chicago will be good. And there's also like a joke about how she's not singing and like we don't know if she's good at singing or not. And
it's like a speak singy role anyway.
Yeah, it's killing me. The lead up is really killing me. And also I'm on the edge of my seat watching it like a train wreck. Unfortunately.
Incredible. Yeah. I get it. She does fascinate me. And once again, I'll say it again, like after watching the latest season of Mormon Wives, it makes me understand more and more how Whitney was the way she was in the first season. Because I hated her at first, but I was like,
she is literally trying to be as famous as possible.
I think I would literally also try to like mess with these girls' brains psychologically too all the time. Because if they're going to be awful anyway, I might as well have fun with it.
Right. I just wonder like, where will it end? It would just really, we're headed toward the end of WALL-E in terms of like sponsorships. It goes straight to the top type energy, synergy.
Everything advertising.
Yeah. Everything advertising everywhere all at once.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, are there going to be Arby's in my envelope where the tickets, are there going to be like, is there just going to be Arby's roast beef in the ticket at Broadway box office?
There very well could be. I think it's just going to be a matter of, advertising will only go where it works. So like if it stops working, if you stop buying it because you saw it in something, then great. And I don't know, maybe if you see one on a video from my YouTube channel, maybe get the thing if you like it. But other than that,
maybe jump over to insert sponsorship here.com.
I try to only pick the really nice ones. I do my research. So there you go.
I
almost did. I don't know if I talked about that on here. I almost did an astrology one time. And then I found out after I signed the contract that they were like not nice. I was like, oh no. Because, I haven't talked about it on here. Oh my God. Okay, I'll give you the tea then, because if they ever tried to say anything, I could take them to court. But nice. So there was this astrology app. I will not name it. Have I not talked about it on here? Maybe I have.
I don't think so. It's not CoStar. Maybe not. Don't speak ill of my. No,
it's not CoStar. CoStar is good. CoStar is good. We love CoStar. We love CoStar. That is the thing though. I talked about this on a video one time. And again, sponsors never listen to this ever. But I have a bit of a curse that is when I get involved with something, that company tends to crumble within like a year or two.
Oh no.
Or a big scandal happens. Because like opera companies, when I was in opera, I did like 3 or 4. There were 3 or 4 gigs that within a year of me being in it, the company either shut down or the management got into a giant scandal where the entire like team got fired.
You can't read too far into that though. That just happens every year.
Or like the position that I held within the year like fizzled out. Like they just didn't have it anymore. It's happened 4 different times. And granted, I feel like a lot of opera singers can probably say that because one of them is the one that we did. So like it makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I have a weird. Things happen. Like I'll talk about something on a video and then the next week something happens. It's a weird woo-woo thing. But
the power.
Well, like I posted a video about Jingle Smells, that Christmas movie on my YouTube channel. And then I find out after I posted it 30 minutes before, nobody's talked about this movie ever on YouTube. 30 minutes before I posted that video, a YouTuber with like 5 million subscribers posted a video about the movie.
5 million subscribers is insane.
Crazy. I know. I don't think I think I would just sit in my room and just make a video once every couple weeks and then just sit more. I think that's all I'd do. If I had that much money and stuff, like I'd just be like, I can get an editor. Like they can just do all of it. It's fine. Yeah. But yeah, crazy. All that to say, sorry. I did I did a sponsorship one time with almost did with this one astrology app, and I thought it was cute, and it had like all this free stuff like horoscopes and dating like compatibility and lucky numbers and all this little fun stuff. I was like, oh, if people like this, then like that's really cute and it's free and blah blah blah. Absolutely. They have an optional paid service where you can call a licensed astrologist.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, I found out later that's not a thing, but I was like, oh, okay, I'm not really that into this stuff, so I don't know if that's a real thing or not. Like, I think it sounds legit.
I mean, maybe it's a thing, but like,
and so I was
your
going
witchy
into
friend in Bushwick is is as good as licensed, you know?
Yes. And so these people sent me the app, and then they sent me the contract before they sent me the brief. Now, the brief is what outlines what you have to talk about in the video. And so I was like, can I get the brief first? I was like, oh, we'll get it in a few days. Just sign the contract. I was like, okay. So I signed the contract. And then when I sign the contract, I write the script and I send it to them. And then they're like, oh, this is okay, but you need to change blah, 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 blah. And here's the outline that we want you to do. I'm like, okay, well, then you could have just sent me the brief first. Right. But so I opened the brief. And so when I wrote the script, I was like, I want to just talk about the free features. I'll just showcase that. Yeah. And I'll be like, there's also this if you want to do that. But like, I was mostly using these and I had a really good time. And if it's for you, then this is fun. But then they were like, no, we want you to talk more about the paid features of the licensed astrologist. And specifically, it said in the brief, we want you to come up with a breakup story where you were like something major happened, blah, blah, blah. You called an astrologist and they helped you out with the situation. Then later on, you used the app and that same astrologist just happens to be on this app.
No, that's a lot.
They asked me to come up with an entire
that's so
fake
specific.
Ass story. Y'all, I feel like people will already hopefully assume that about me. But when I talk about stories during a sponsorship of how this has helped me or a friend of mine has used it or blah, 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 I'm telling the truth on the video. I'm telling my real life stories. This was a blatant lie they were asking me to do. And so I signed the contract already and I was like already scared because I already was getting sketchy. I already kind of wanted to drop it. I talked to my managers before because this was an outside thing that they just approached me with. And I was just like, I guys, like, what do I do? Like, I kind of want out of this. I don't feel like this is the right call. But then they sent that and I was like, so I can get out of this, right? Like, yeah, they're asking you to lie. You just tell them to leave. I'm like, okay, perfect. I was like, yeah, so you're asking me to lie to my audience. I'm not comfortable with that. And so I don't want to do this. I hope you have a great day. Bye. They never responded. But, yeah, they were awful. They were awful.
Weird.
They were awful. They were awful. Oh, and then there was one more sponsor. Sorry, I guess we're going into story time, but we've covered fast ground, I guess, so it's okay. But one other sponsorship that I turned down because of after I'd signed the contract because of something absolutely insane. And I'll say this one because I don't care. They're too big for it to be a big deal. Subway Surfers, that app where like that game where you like move between the little train tracks and you run and pick up the coins. A few years ago, before I was even doing long form, I was just doing shorts. They wanted to pay me $1,000 to do an ad about Subway Surfers for Pride. And so I wanted to do, and they were like, you just have to mention Subway Surfers somewhere in there. And so I was going to do which characters from Mario Kart are the gayest choices. Okay. And then I was going to make a joke about Subway Surfers in there, like relating to it. And then I send them the video and they're like, oh, this is so great. It's so cute. What we actually were wondering if you could do is, could you make a video about your coming out story? And tell it and then relate it to Subway Surfers. Oh, I was like, so you want me to tell
for $1,000
for $1,000, you want me to tell an extremely personal and extremely vulnerable story to thousands of people that could take that and run with it, or just have that much information about me that I don't feel very comfortable just telling to a one-sided tale where I don't get to have a conversation about it with people and all this other stuff. And I'm a gay boy from Texas. It's not an easy one. Like, it's like, they're never an easy one. I don't like, it's so not to say that my family wasn't like great. It's just like societally, I was just terrified like for years. And so I was like, And so they sent me an example. They sent me an example video, and it was this
of somebody
girl
else doing that. Oh,
of somebody else selling their soul. And I am to this day, I have no memory of who it was.
Poor baby.
But it was this very beautiful woman, and she was talking about how coming out was really hard for like at first, but then she talked to her family and they were really comfortable, and she slowly grew to love herself, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, and so it really helped me find myself and feel more grounded. Subway Surfers is doing a really cool Pride event with look at the rainbow flags on the blah, blah, blah. Like weird. This is the most
Wally.
I've ever felt like this. Yeah. That is the most I've ever felt like a piece of meat in my entire life.
That is Wally,
like,
everybody floating in the universe. No hope for the human race.
So if anybody here ever wants to play the Blake as a sellout, just know when Blake was not making any money, he turned down $1,000.
Still turned down.
Because I was not going to sell my coming out story.
Begs the question.
Told them to fuck off.
Chat, put your paws up. Let us know, what is the number that you would sell your coming out story for?
Ooh, yeah. How much? Heather, how much is your? Let's
say you have 100,000 followers. Let's say you have 100,000, like on whatever platform you're making this ad on.
Yeah.
And some of them are people you know, some of them aren't, obviously. That's how that works.
Of course.
Let's say your family does know already, but maybe your extended family doesn't, and you haven't like obviously called everyone you know in the world to say, hi, I'm gay.
I think that was kind of the situation at that point too.
Yeah. This feels like it would be a realistic. Yeah. What is the number that you would have said, no, okay. Specifically for Subway Surfers, not even something better.
If I had to pick a number, of course. So this, first of all, just everybody know, probably not unless it's done extremely tactfully, or if it's done for like the Trevor Project. If it's something like important.
Right. That's the thing.
Who's going to respect
for GLAAD or like the LGBT Center.
Yeah. If they're seeing me as more than like a gay little piece of meat.
For like Temple Runner.
A gay little slab of steak. A rainbow colored bag of money
for Candy Crush. TM.
Yeah, no,
how much
right.
would you sell your coming out
that
story
number, I want to say, for a short, I'm going to say 45,000.
And tell us 45,000. Okay. Tell us how long
45K
it would take to like make this short too. Like, what are the hours that go into it?
Oh, like 2 or 3 hours tops. You just talk in front of the camera and say, I'm gay. Anyway, buy Subway Surfers.
Got it. And then you
not
even
buy
edit.
It's free, I guess. But
cool.
Yeah, probably 45K. How about you?
I was thinking like 15. I'm going to up that. Okay.
Yeah.
Because then you could only tell it once. That's something to think about too. You could only tell that story once.
You can only sell it once. Oh, you can only sell it one time. Maybe 100K then.
I think 100K.
Yeah, give me a year.
Totally. You could have.
I have a year of getting to PR backtrack, as everyone will probably hate me for this.
Right. You have like a really comfortable year. You could stretch it into 2.
Yeah.
And like,
just know, Trevor Project, I do it for like 10. I'd still ask for a lot, but I'd do it for 10. Just so you know, Trevor Project, if you're listening.
Right. For a video, 10. For a live performance, I think
a live recreation of your coming out.
Oh my God. It's just simply porn. It's just me having sex with my friend. No, like a panel discussion or something, but it's only to the people in the room. I would do that for 8.
I do that for 8,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, easy. A panel? I would do that for not much at all, honestly. I think because that's like helpful. But
totally.
But if it was a Subway Surfers panel.
I forgot. No. It's like for Trevor Project.
Okay.
Fuck Subway Surfers.
Everybody put in the chat. Okay, yeah. Everybody put in the chat for Subway Surfers. How much would you sell your coming out story?
You can only sell it once, and if it's Subway Surfers, that's where it lives forever.
And that's right. That's the thing. Is that Blake lore will always be connected to Subway Surfers.
This thought experiment so much.
Yeah, it's never a dull day online. I will tell you that much.
Oh boy, yeah. But then you could never. Also, you could like never. I just don't know that I would ever do a film version of my coming out story because I feel like I would evolve. The way I want to tell the story would evolve, unless it's like on our podcast, like something that we create.
Right. Like, I'm pretty transparent. It's not to say I wouldn't talk about it at some point, but on my own terms.
Also, I would never be able to like find the one perfect way to tell it, I would probably obsess over how to frame it and how to tell that story for a really long time rather than just like telling it multiple times all the time.
I should like tell it and then put it on Patreon. That's what I should do. I should make a Patreon and be like, that's where it is.
Oh, yeah.
$500 a month.
Nice.
Each.
For 600 you get fate picks.
Exactly. Fate picks. And it has the script of me coming out on my feet. So there you go.
Oh my God. Like all the, tell me why I remember this. All of the members of the Chicks, formerly known as the Dixie Chicks, have little chick like footprints, like little bird claw footprints for every single that went platinum or some shit on their feet.
Oh, geez.
Why do I know that? Why do I remember that? What could I know
someone's looking at the chick's feet.
That? What could go in my brain if that wasn't there memorized for my whole life?
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Well, another gender, probably. Wokey.
Good thing you're thinking about the chicks. Good thing you're thinking about ladies' feet instead.
Yeah, God bless our troops.
Oh my God. Will you indulge me in a piano version of Depression Meal Mondays?
Oh my gosh, yes. That'd be amazing. When in Rome.
Can you hear it? Is it loud enough?
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh. A little higher key today. I love it. I'm in.
What? Why can't I play the piano at all? Why did I pick a key with so many flats?
Why can't I play whenever I'm on a podcast?
That's what we're gonna go for.
Okay, play it.
Does that sound good? Depression Meal Mondays.
Depression Meal. Wait, one more time.
Depression Meal Mondays. Is that too high?
Yeah. Nope, I'm good. The embouchure is ready. Okay, ready?
Yeah, you go.
1, 2, ready, go. Depression Meal Mondays. Oh, did I get too high?
No, that was great.
Okay, sick.
I didn't really. We'll see how that sounds. We'll see if this microphone even picked it up at all.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah. We'll do something. We'll do something in post.
Yeah.
What was your depression meal?
It was today. I just kind of hit a wall where I was like, I've had a lot this week. And so, I called off on was like, hey guys, can I just not have any meetings the rest of the week? And they're like, yes, I love my job. They're very cool. But, and so I kind of I got some work done, but then I vegged out and just watched more of The Boys all day. And I ate, basically a whole bag of those powdered donuts. And then a bunch of saltines and craft singles, which I've definitely talked about craft singles and sleeves of saltines before. But I think it's a depression meal that the more often I talk about it, the more depressing it gets. So I think it adds up. Yeah. So that was me today. I was like, I'm done. And so,
girl, I'm done.
Yep, I've had it. The royal girl, which is the globe. I'm done.
Good for you. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. How about you?
Mine was last night. I went to my friend's band show and I just ran into so many friends there because everybody knows your name in New York. Oh, it was come on, cheers. It was really Rihanna, Madonna, Alana. It is 2016 for me in New York right now.
Incredible.
So I got a bodega turkey and cheese sandwich. I will remind you, I can eat bread again because I'm not stressed out. That's the mystery of 2025. I shouldn't eat too much of it, but I am eating sandwiches again. And that is a huge perk in my life.
That's lovely. That's so lovely.
Turkey, bacon, Swiss cheese, grilled onions.
I love a turkey bacon Swiss.
On a roll. And the guy at the bodega said, do you want regular bacon or pork bacon? I was like, what
is pork bacon not the normal bacon?
Regular. Yeah. I was like, is beef bacon a thing? I don't think so. He was like,
it's turkey bacon is the other alternative.
That's not regular.
Turkey bacon is good though. But it's not the standard.
Bacon is good. It's not the standard, but maybe it is.
The default is pork.
For people who don't eat pork, which I think is a lot of people in New York.
Oh, wait. Were you in Brooklyn?
Yes.
Oh, well, maybe. Large Jewish population, right? They can't have pork.
Large Jewish population, but Muslim too. I don't think.
Yes, of course.
So maybe that was it. But anyway, delicious sandwich, came with chips. I ate most of it before the show and then I kept it in a little container. And the great thing about my winter coat is that A, it's basically a sleeping bag, and B, you can fit 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper and like, I don't know, office supplies and like a whole TV in the pockets. It's also reversible. So there are pockets on the outside and on the inside. It's incredible. So I put this whole to-go container in the inner pocket. And then when I got home at 2 a.m, bragging, I did eat the rest of it in bed in the dark. So like
beautiful,
soggy bread, soggy chips, and like
gorgeous
falling apart sandwich that had been smished in my coat pocket. That was my depression meal. But I felt really good about it.
That's like when you have a peanut butter sandwich that's been in a Ziploc bag for like 4 hours. It's just better. It's just better. It's like softer. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. I never want like fresh bread with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah. I kind of get that.
I want a mush. Okay, so we got a big influx actually recently, but there was a depression meal that I really liked.
Our last podcast episode actually got a pretty decent amount of views, like pretty quick. I was surprised.
We love.
Thanks.
We love.
Thanks.
Oh my God. All right, this involves hard-boiled eggs. Everyone gird your loins. And not to like start this trend, but the subject line is written like a YouTube clickbait title, and that is why it caught my eye.
Oh no.
So
they're like, I ate a blah blah, not clickbait. Was that it?
Depression meal parentheses, this one is gnarly.
I love clickbait.
I will be reading.
I'm in. Everything's gnarly.
Yeah, this is from our friend Claire. Hey Blake and Heather. Love you, Claire. I'm a big fan of the show. I've been watching Blake on YouTube since the fully heterosexual couple series. Oh, shout out Megan.
The ancient texts. Oh my gosh, shout out to Megan. I know. Scrolls. Oh my God, people are always like, why don't you do that anymore? I'm like, Megan don't live in the same place anymore. We can't. It doesn't work.
They literally can't. You can't. I guess you could do like them being pen pals or something. That's a lot.
I know. Megan. Okay, so fun fact for y'all. Megan found out she was queer while doing those sketches. She externalized it at least.
Yes.
After we did those skits, and now she's with her girlfriend, and they're just like living their really happy life, like out of the city.
And I'm so happy for them.
Her. Yeah, Megan's a bartender. She's killing it. And still doing gigs, still doing opera gigs. It's great. I'm really happy for her.
She is so happy.
We should have her on a podcast at some point. That'd be fun.
Oh my God, we really should. Hi, Megan.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Do you think she listens?
Maybe.
She might be busy. It's okay.
Here's the thing. Even on YouTube, like I don't expect any of my friends to watch any of my stuff. It's so funny that now my Instagram, when I post things, I go through my likes of like who are my friends, like actual real life friends that have like liked my stuff. If I didn't have the followers I had on Instagram, I think my posts would get like 6 likes.
No.
I know like 6 people in this list.
Phenomenon of people who know you being like, he's getting enough likes from other people.
He's fine.
I will say it again. Blake's friends, check in on Blake. It's not just you.
I'm good.
A person can't live on fans alone. We need friends too. We need friends and fans.
I need to get better at checking in. It's a 2-way street. I need to reach out a little bit more often than I've been doing lately. So it is what it is.
Might I suggest leaving New York for 5 months and going through
it makes a difference.
A portal, going to hell and back, and then you really learn to reach out to your friends more.
Amen. Anyway. And they're not going anywhere. That's the good thing about 30. They're not going anywhere. Like you're not going to lose them from a time limit, which is nice. But
it's true. It's true.
But
okay. Hey, Blake and Heather, I'm a big fan of the show, blah, 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 watching since fully heterosexual couple series. Yeah. I am also a huge theater kid, and I love when you make references to musicals on the pod or during a stream. P.S. I was in a stream when Blake sung karaoke as a donation milestone, and it was so good. Please sing more,
that was
Blake.
Fun. Thank you.
Love you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. One of my milestones while I do all this still, before it's over, is like some sort of covers album or something. I don't like writing music. I don't like making music, but I'd love to do a little cover album or something fun sometime. It'd be fun. Maybe a Christmas one.
You singing You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. I have part of a video of you singing the end of it, but I wish I had filmed more of that. Anyway.
Yeah.
My depression meal, so says Claire, was a couple days ago before I went to bed. That's when the best ones happen. I really wanted egg salad, but wasn't able to prepare it in my kitchen because my parents would hear me.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't able to bring all the mayo upstairs to my room, so I fully just scooped a huge glob of mayo into a bowl and added salt and pepper. Okay, not terrible. I also had to shower that night, and I didn't want to make the egg salad before my shower, fearing it would get bad and the eggs will make everything smell like shit. So I just kept the bowl of mayo, salt, and pepper unmixed on my desk, awaiting me after my shower. You are Storytelling, Claire.
You are waxing poetics right now.
Once I got out of the shower, I started peeling the hard-boiled eggs and realized I had nowhere to put the eggshells, so I threw them in a shopping bag from a couple days prior. So in the end, I successfully made my egg salad and just ate it raw in my bed listening to the podcast.
You had like your aha moment as we were like, and tell us some of your things. And you're like mid-bite, you're like, oh, I'm inspired.
Oh my God. That's really funny. That's no one knows this movie reference, The Borrowers, when it's like little like mice people who live in your house. Do you remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. Oh, great.
I remember it.
Yeah. That's what that makes me think of, where you're like silently moving about your house, like going through secret passageways and peeling. I feel like you could have peeled the eggs. Hard-boiled eggs smell bad whether or not they're peeled. I think that's true. You definitely could have peeled them in the kitchen, but I love the idea that you were just peeling them, tossing them in a Ulta bag next to your desk.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's the human experience.
Beautiful. Also, homemade egg salad. I don't think I've ever made egg salad at home.
Fantastic.
Not once. Tuna salad many times, but never an egg salad. Thank you.
Thank a glorious
you, Claire.
story. Also, man, a better writer than Joanne Cohen Rowling could ever wish.
Joanne Cohen Rowling.
I don't know what the K stands for. I'm just going to say it's Cohen.
Joanne Cohen. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Thank you.
Now, I think there's, let's see. You hear that? That's terrible.
No. Oh, kind of.
Q&A for queer and gay. This is horrible. Yeah. I have to turn it off. Okay, stop.
It was beautiful. Well, that's it. Anyway. That's our intro. Yay. Okay. What do we get?
We got an anonymous submission for our Q&A. Hi, divas. I hope you're doing well. This one might be a bit heavier / long, so obviously no obligations whatsoever to answer. I've been struggling with depression for at least 2 years now, starting in my first year of university. Okay, UK, perhaps European.
Maybe.
King / queen. Maybe. I'm trying very hard to keep up with everything, but it's difficult and I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of experiences my peers are having. I feel like this is even harder because I'm queer and university is the place I was always told I could find myself after not so amazing high school experience. Experiment, just have fun with it, which I don't now, meaning like they don't experiment and have fun in university. I'm turning 20 in a bit, and rationally I know that that's still young and it isn't a big deal, but when I look at all my friends who seem to be so much farther along in life on all possible roads, I feel very scared and like life and the opportunities of being a student are passing me by. I know I'm not in the right headspace for things like relationships right now, but I still feel this endless dread about it. I'm scared I'll come out of this mental shitstorm and don't know how the world works, which is why I'm writing to you. Since I seem to remember you both having mentioned you came out quote unquote later in life, do you perhaps have any tips for a scared queer listener to deal with this? Much love from Belgium, and I hope you have an excellent day.
I sound insensitive because I almost laughed during it just because they were describing their fellow 19-year-olds as having it together.
I know. Yeah. Okay. So
I hope that's hopefully helping you understand where we're going with this.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
That's a myth.
I am a full 16-year-old older than you, and I am blissfully now aware that you will never know how the world works. Yeah. You just simply won't. Yeah. You learn about what you like and what you don't like, but like how the world works is never like a thing you will come to be like, I know now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's the biggest game of improv in the world. It really is. It's we're just on our toes at all moments. I mean, I've talked about it on here on the podcast that we had that moment like a few episodes ago where we both thought the other person had it figured out socially. Yeah. And then they're both like, I thought you had it better.
Totally.
And like other thing. And it's just like, it's kind of one of those things. It's like, it's always perspective. I think this is the hard one that I still work on a lot of the time, is to not hold yourself to a standard when it comes to social life, especially. It's not comparative. like for some reason in my brain, it's always been a competition of like, I should be the most social among my friends and I should be like, I should blah, blah, blah and all this stuff. And it's like, that's just not realistic because people have different priorities and they have different like things they have to focus on. And it comes in waves too. They have different phases. I have friends that are super, super social sometimes. And then other times, like they're not talking to anybody for like months because they got to figure stuff out and like all this stuff. And so, especially as a queer person, I just think that you have to give yourself a little bit more mercy and a little more time, which is something also I would say to talk about with a licensed therapist as well, not necessarily with just us. If hopefully you are, and or if not, you have the accessibility to be able to get that. Totally. But I will say, just from our limited advice that we can give you, my biggest thing is I can tell you is that when I was your age, when I was 19, I still thought I was going to be a doctor. I was not out. I did not curse. I had not had my first drink of alcohol. I had never kissed anybody. I did nothing. I was a stunted person. And by the end of 19, I figured out that I wanted to be an opera singer. And I did that for like 10 years. And I'm not doing that now. And I'm in the best spot I've ever been in my life. Yeah. I think, knock on wood. And it's after doing a bunch of stuff before that nothing of it was like training for what I'm doing now. Nothing. I did another computer science. When social media picked up in 2020, because opera stopped being a thing for a while, I saw that and I was like, I'll go get another degree while I'm there too, and like make myself more palatable. And I got another degree online for computer science. And then that got me a job that I'm doing now. And that now it's going from computer science to now I'm kind of leading into more the marketing side, and I'm kind of creating like this thing within the company for like a new platform for them that's based around social media stuff. And so I'm not even using the computer science stuff anymore. It just got me my foot in the door for this job, and I don't even use it anymore. This social media and frankly, the opera social skills trained me more than anything. The things in your life that feel like the final steps right now to you, a lot of the time are the pieces that lead you to the next real path.
Yeah. I think nothing is final until actually not existing anymore. And like, that is such a hard lesson that this last year has taught me. That's like, I just want so badly to like figure something out and like check a box and be like, great, I learned that lesson. I never have to like revisit that again. Or like, I figured this one thing out. I made a decision for myself. Like, oh, I feel like I wasn't, like pursuing what I needed to pursue, or I was feeling stuck in New York. Okay, the answer must be leaving New York. And like now I find myself, 6 months later being in New York, being the happiest and most grateful that I've been in like a year. So like it was the answer at the time. And I couldn't have known then that like that was how I would come back around to feeling like myself in my body. So like it was the answer, but it wasn't the one I thought it was. Like there is just no set it and forget it in life.
Yep.
I'm saying this to the mirror as well as to you, dear listener. Like
absolutely.
Nothing is like no decision that you make is permanent. And if you don't like your social, I've been thinking about this recently, like the idea of community and the idea of like who's in your life as like a swarm of bees in a nice way. But like people are like a school of fish. Like people are gonna sort of like be in the middle, or they're gonna be on the outskirts, or like maybe they'll go off and find a flower somewhere else and then they'll come back. And like you can't contain a swarm of bees into like a hand, or like into one birthday party, or into like that is your.
Oh my God, that's so true.
That's
so real.
That's every part of your life, and it's always in motion, and like you are just one of them, and like maybe you can like affect the direction of the group, but ultimately like it's not in your hands. It's like all the elements of your life are working together, but you can't really see how they're working together until you can look back and see where you've been.
That's a really good point too, especially about like even like the birthday party thing, which is so funny because like an example of like kind of the in and out and how it doesn't actually affect your friendships and stuff. It's like I always think back like my 29th birthday freak incident. Every single person I invited showed up. That has never happened ever. And like everybody showed up, like nobody had to cancel. Nobody had to like do anything else. Like they all showed up that day. And I was like, what happened? It was like the best. And then like, I think Christmas that same year, like 3 people showed up because a lot of people had gigs and a lot of people had like prior commitments. And then the people that showed up were only there for like an hour and a half because they had to go to something else or things like that. It's like, and neither of those were a definition of what my social life is, you know?
Right.
Like, and like, because there's so many,
there's
there's so many friends that I feel so guilty all the time that I don't reach out with them enough. And then I talk to them and it doesn't matter because they're also probably feeling the same way in some capacity. Like it's like, and they've got their own lives. Everybody got their own lives too. And I will say in terms of feeling behind about stuff, just know, I mean, I came out at 21. My first relationship was at 23. And like, it's, everybody has their own pace, you know?
They really
and I'm
do.
Still don't feel behind, you know? I still don't feel behind about that stuff.
Yeah.
Now.
That is how long it takes. Another thing I've been thinking about is like, I can't, as much as I want to like know everything and do everything the right way and like sort of be global in how I think and how I act, like my experience is only one experience. Like I am not having the universal human experience. I am only having my one. And I can like leave my hometown and move to a big city and like learn lots of new things, but I could never download everyone. I can never download the whole world into my brain. So ultimately I can only do what I'm doing. And like,
absolutely,
you can't have your friends experience, you know, and you can chalk that up to any number of like life factors of like family they came from, the city they grew up in, what siblings they have, whatever, like, don't even waste your time thinking about how. It's just what you're up to. And now you know that like, okay, maybe high school wasn't ideal. And now you can identify the parts of university that like, okay, I also don't like these things. And like learning what you don't like is very, very helpful. And often the first step, but it's a lot of, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this in your 20s, I will say.
Yes. Oh my God.
That's what it felt like.
True.
Like, oh, this also doesn't work. This also doesn't work. This also doesn't work.
Yep.
And then like you ping pong around and you do find it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I will, my last bit, I would say is, it sounds like you're seeing 20 as kind of a deadline. Like a lot of people see 30 as a deadline, to kind of feel like you need to be at a certain point. And I will say, I kind of had this conversation with my mom a few years ago because I was trying to figure out if I wanted kids or not, I think at one point. And I'm still kind of in that gray area where I'm like, I'm not passionate about it yet. So I don't know if I'll get there or not. But I remember I was really worried about it because I felt like I had to get to a decision. And this was like back when I was like 28 or something. And I talked to my mom about that. And so I just want you to think about it in this capacity. My mom basically was like, you're not allowed to be in a spot where you can decide that right now. Like, you're not allowed to decide that right now, basically. She's like, you're still getting your degree. You're still like working on your social media stuff. You're trying to get like solidified in your own life, blah, blah, blah. So like, that's not even something you're allowed to decide if you're like ready for or not. Or like, so I would reframe this to like, from I'm at a deadline, I'm at 20, I should have this, this, and this, to don't allow yourself to be stuck and figure it out at 20. That's also dull. Like you have so much more growing.
It's such a great way of saying that. Yeah. How dare you have everything figured out at 20?
Yeah, that's dull. You got a lot of time left.
Doesn't your brain stop developing at 27? Like
27, I think now. Yeah, I thought it was 25, but I think it's 27.
What do you mean you have it figured out at 20? With an underdeveloped brain? No listener of ours will put their whole life together before their brain is developed.
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
That's like leaving the party at 7 p.m., baby.
Keep cooking, please. Keep dancing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks. And thanks.
Well, that was lovely.
Thanks for
that was
asking.
beautiful. Yeah. And thank you for reaching out and thank you for listening. Absolutely.
I guess that's that.
I think that's that. Wow. Yeah. Well, I was going to say we kind of knocked it out, but then I guess we got carried away with advertisements and life advice. The two genders. Life advice and advertisements.
Yeah. And if I wasn't thinking about the chicks' tattoos, I would come up with a third one, but I'm busy. Sorry.
Yeah. Subway surfers. That's our third.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. We love you.
Yeah, thank you. This was Keep Me Young. I'm Blake.
And I'm Heather.
And please make sure to let us know your depression meals and your Q&A questions that you might have. And please like and comment and share and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we're uploading. And give us a 5-star on Spotify and Apple. podcast, and all the other stuff anyway, other way, and give us money. Great. That too, if you want.
Yeah. And just, give us like very specific, like values driven compliments written.
Yes.
Written so we can, reference them later if we're having a bad day.
Hey, send us your best offer for our coming out story. We had a number, but we're flexible.
If it's for one of you, I would maybe lower it.
Maybe.
To $90K.
We'll take a tip. Yeah.
Oh my God. Us on Cameo telling. Somebody's done it. Somebody's done it.
Just coming out on Cameo over and over and over.
The number of, wait, one more thing. If all the Mormon wives were gay, can you imagine the like Pride TM that would be happening?
Oh, they would get a Target deal within the week.
Wow. And that I'm grateful for.
But also, whatever. I'm fine with rainbow capitalism this year. Bring it back. I don't care. I miss it now that we got rid of it.
This year.
I decided it was better than Nazis. So
yeah. See, sometimes you need Nazis to realize that you love rainbow capitalism.
Perspective. Thank you, ICE. I guess. Whatever. Jesus, I hate them.
Anyway, okay. On that note, we will leave you with. I can't think of when to start. Sorry, you go ahead.
Subway.
Surfing.
Can.
Kill.
Your.
Libido?
And end on a question mark. Yeah. End on a question mark. Like, maybe?
Let's
spread that rumor.
Spread that rumor about libido? That brand.
Not clickbait.
Okay. Love you so much.
Okay, bye.